Hi everyone, welcome back to the Jodoo Masterclass series. If you're looking to master digital forms and data management, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into one of the core features of Jodoo, the common fields. These are the building blocks of your forms, and knowing how to use them will make your workflow smoother and smarter. Jodoo fields are divided into three categories: common, advanced, and relational. In this video, we'll focus on the common fields. Don't worry, advanced and relational fields will be covered in our upcoming episodes. So, let's get started and explore these essential fields one by one. First up is the single-line field, the most basic and versatile field in Jodoo. You can use it to collect short text information, such as names, product titles, company names, specifications, or model numbers. It's also perfect for numbers that don't require calculations, like phone numbers, employee IDs, bank card numbers, or membership numbers. For example, in an employee profile form, both the name and phone number can be collected using single-line fields. But there's more. Single-line fields come with special properties. You can quickly switch this field to single select or radio type if you want to change how the information is collected. In the Format section, you can set a preset format for validation. For example, if you set the format to email, Jodoo will check if the input is a valid email address and prompt users if it isn't. When it comes to initial values, you have three options. Custom, you can manually input the desired value for the custom value as a default value. It is a small yet handy feature. Data linkage, you can pull data from other forms. Formula. The formula in Jodoo is similar to formulas in Excel. One can add 60-plus spreadsheet-like formulas to perform calculations and automate tasks. Here's a cool trick. Single-line fields support barcode scanning. This feature is limited to mobile devices. Install the Jodoo app on your phone or PDA, and you can scan codes for instant data entry. This is super handy for inventory management. Next, let's talk about the multi-line field. This field is designed for longer text entries, such as descriptions, remarks, or feedback. There's no character limit here, so it's perfect for collecting detailed information, like customer feedback in a satisfaction survey. Moving on to the number field, your go-to for recording numerical data such as amounts, ages, or quantities. Unlike text fields, number fields allow you to perform calculations, statistics, and summaries. You can set the format to numeric or percentage. For numeric, you can choose the number of decimal places and display a thousand separator. For example, if you set 2 decimals, entering 1 becomes 1.00 and 1.877 becomes 1.88. For percentage, just enter the number before the percent sign, and if the value is calculated by a formula, Jodoo automatically converts it to a percentage. You can also set value range validation. If you set the range from 1 to 100, entering 105 will prompt a warning. The date and time field is essential for recording time-related information. You can set it to autofill the current time or customize the date and time. Pro tip: set the field to current time so the form autofills today's date when members open it. This is especially useful for check-in forms or time-sensitive submissions. In Field Properties section, you can choose the date format, including whether to display hours, minutes, and seconds. You can also restrict which dates are selectable. For example, let's say you only want users to pick Mondays and Tuesdays. In the settings, select those days, and now, watch as I try to pick a Wednesday. It's grayed out and can't be selected. Additionally, you can set the earliest and latest selectable dates. Earliest selectable time. When a specific date is set, dates before this will not be available for selection. Latest selectable time. When a specific date is set, dates after this will not be available for selection. Next, let's look at 4 fields that provide options for selection: radio, checkbox, single select, and multi-select. First up is the radio field. Radio is a single-choice field that lets you select one option by simply clicking on it. It's perfect for situations where you have a small number of choices. For example, let's use radio to record an employee's working status. As I fill out the form, I can just click the option that matches the current status. Radio also supports color settings. By turning on the colorful button, you can assign different colors to each option, making them easier to distinguish. Watch as I enable this feature. Now each status option has its own color. You can set a default value for radio. Just check the button in front of an option to make it the default. For instance, I'll set active as the default value. Now, when employees open the form, active is already selected. Sometimes, we can't list every possible option. In that case, you can add an Others option. When someone selects Others, a text box appears so they can type in additional information. If you need to add many options at once, use the Batch Edit feature. Click Batch Edit, then enter your options in the text box, 1 per line. Next is the checkbox field. Checkbox lets you select multiple options and is great for situations where users might have several choices, like collecting hobbies or interests. The properties are similar to radio, so I won't go into detail here. Let's set up a checkbox field together. As you can see, you can check multiple options in a checkbox field. But in a radio field, you can only pick one. Choosing a new option will cancel the previous selection. Now let's move on to single select and multi-select. These fields are also for choosing from a list of options and support adding, deleting, and reordering options by dragging, as well as setting colors. The difference is in how you select options. Single select is a drop-down field where you click the drop-down button to choose one item. Multi-select is a drop-down that lets you pick multiple items after clicking the drop-down button. With these 4 fields, radio, checkbox, single select, and multi-select, you can easily customize your form and collect the information you need. Next is the divider field. This field helps you organize your form by splitting it into sections, making it clearer and easier to navigate. You can also use it to display explanatory text. Customize the style, color, and width in the pattern section. Last but not least, the multi-tab field. This lets you add multiple tab pages within a single form, so you can view different sets of fields separately. For example, in an employee profile form, you can collect personal info in one tab and work info in another, making your data structure neat and easy to manage. That's a wrap for common fields in Jodoo. Mastering these fields will give you a strong foundation for building powerful forms and managing data efficiently. In our next video, we'll explore department and member fields, so stay tuned. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of the Jodoo Masterclass series. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.